not too many people actually know that I'm struggling with this, and depending on when this video goes out, obviously more people are going to know. And like I said, I'm just putting this out there to hopefully help any one of you guys who may be struggling with how your body is reacting, or you not feeling like your body is functioning the way that you feel like it should. Just know that it's okay. Hey guys, it's me, Pearl, from Let's Veg About It. So today I wanted to encourage you to stay on the path of faith. And that is my topic for today. So for many of you guys know, I am a personal trainer, and I definitely coach a lot of people and encourage them in their fitness journey, but also I mentor a lot of people too at the same time, because with fitness and health, it's all encompassed with mental health, spiritual health, physical health, emotional health. And so today I wanted to talk about some challenges that I've had to deal with as a personal trainer, but also as a Christian. This story is a little bit vulnerable as to what I have been going through for quite some time. In the last recent few months, since September of 2022, I have discovered some limitations for myself. It has been very challenging, and there were moments where I questioned God. Why am I going through this? I was feeling frustrated. I had moments of anger that my body wasn't able to do what it wanted to do, such as being able to run long distances that I'm normally capable of doing. The last run to date, right now we're in 2023 of January, I was not able to even go 1.5 miles because my chest hurt the entire time of my run. It was very frustrating for me, but I had to recognize I needed to stop. And that's also an important thing that we need to recognize, is when we have to say no to ourselves. We need to continue to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. When you feel like you are experiencing discomfort that's unnatural to you, you have to learn to stop and say no to yourself and say, I'm not going to push myself super hard. I'm going to limit the things that I used to love, but still stay active. And there are ways, like I still do high intensity exercises, but instead of doing it for 30 minutes, it's 10 minutes. And because that's where my level is at the current moment. And as much as it stinks, I'm still trying to be really positive about where I am coming from and where I am trying to progress myself. It's important for us to recognize too that just because we have physical limitations doesn't make us less of a person or less capable of an individual. We're still capable of doing other things, but we have to recognize that it would just look different. And I've also come to the understanding that sometimes all of these frustrations and questionings we may have of God may not always be answered. And that's okay, because we may not see beyond the veil that God may have a special purpose for us to do, and Satan really wants to take us out. And I've just come to that idea in my mind that it's okay for me to not know what the purpose or reason is for why I am dealing with this heart issue right now. And so I have so far had a EKG done, and now I am currently wearing a heart monitor, and this has been 24 hours so far, and it has been a level between a level 7 and 8 in terms of pain throughout the day. It's been intermittent but very consistent, and the durations seem to be pretty lasting, maybe 1 to 2 minutes, and sometimes even longer than that. I know for myself, someone who really avoids going to the doctors had to succumb to saying, you know what, Pearl, you really need to go and see one. And I did take my time because of the fact that they were not as progressive as they currently are, and I was afraid that if I went and they saw nothing, that I would just set myself back, and I wanted it to be and I don't mean to say this, and I hope no one else takes this as an advice, but for me to be severe enough that they'll hopefully be able to see it when I'm being monitored. Anyways, with that said, please take care of yourself. I really hope that despite whatever physical limitations you experience, that your faith does not end up being crushed by whatever life changes happen to you, that you maintain your relationship with God no matter what. And I'll be sharing my journey with you guys and my struggles, because I want to encourage any one of you guys who are experiencing this to, one, make sure you go to a professional, two, to continue to maintain your faith no matter what happens, because it's so easy for us when we experience limitations to turn away from our faith when we should be running into our faith as Christians. So I hope that helped you. So far, just to kind of explain, like I said, I've worn this for 24 hours. It's just to monitor it for 3 days, and then after that I will be going through an echo test and then a stress test in the near future, which I'll share my journey to hopefully encourage any of you guys who may be experiencing the same thing and are curious as to what the procedures may be. It's not scary, but continue to have faith no matter what happens, and I pray that you may be blessed no matter what. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel and for continuing to watch it, and hopefully be encouraged by the content that I've been putting out. With that said, I pray that you guys will live, thrive, and be healthy, and most importantly, that you are spiritually healthy. The Lord says in Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And may you continuously be strengthened no matter what. God bless.